takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Again, Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Brian Cook goes to the safety spot to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Takes it 3rd and 2.
So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. A shotgun snap down Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Now it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the
Give him
play.
13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Eagles. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
73.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
On third down, it's Hurts. One, working up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. To throw is Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Mahomes back. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end Kelsey.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Third and 5.
Yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
21-yard line.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Barkley, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Brett McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught by Saquon. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, up into the 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's incomplete. Darius Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4. Now, Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Attack, attack!
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll run with Pacheco.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New England Patriots. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air right away is May. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
A give running right, Gibson. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
To throw, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
To the air, May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. 7 yards there and a 1st down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Eagles nothing. Andres Borregales to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 45 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's May. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw. May. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Hurts to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
The sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. On the draw, this is Barkley. To about the 35, 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Hurts. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 64 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye. He
just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with May. That's to his running back, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
That's good for the Patriots. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling.
Douglas, the man in motion. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll throw with May. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing here is May. They'll buy some time right. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Five. Crazy.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because
and that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Pats at the line ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 5. Diggs in motion right. 2nd and 5. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it. You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled? And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, 5. Here we go, boys.
Fourth down. Here's May. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Now, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Great, set. All right, anyway,
Again, it's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Hey, here we go, throw.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up a third
Right
down.
where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Douglas. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Patriots.
Douglas, the man in motion.
31-yard line.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's not able to get away. He is... From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we've got what should prove